Welcome to Socialite for Consciousness, Instigator of Possibilities, a podcast to remind us of the infinite possibilities available to us if we would like to choose them. With your host, Haley Marie. Welcome to my podcast today. And today I want to talk to you guys about that interesting thing that we call our life purpose. So what is your life purpose? Do you have one? Do you have only one or do you have many life purposes? Depending on what era you grew up in, depending on your life, maybe even depending on your gender, might make a difference as to how you look at your life purpose. At one time in one era, if you were a woman, your life purpose was to get married and to have kids. And if you didn't do that, you didn't have value. Your work in life wasn't seen as valuable. However, if you were a man, your work was what was valuable. If you are a man, you look at being successful, making a lot of money oftentimes as your life purpose. For women, it could be being a good mother, being a good wife, and looking at it with this point of view. It could be a lot of different things. It could be your career. A lot of people take their career, whatever it is, real estate, finance, being a life coach, and they make this their life purpose. And a lot of people jump from career to career. A lot of people jump from career to career and they become dissatisfied and they think that they haven't found their life purpose. Sound familiar, any of these things? A lot of people who are jumping from career to career, they think that they have to do something to have value in this world. A lot of us look at our life purpose as doing something in particular, and that this life purpose gives us a value. Interesting point of view, isn't it? What if your value is being you? What if you are your life purpose? What if you are your greater purpose? So we're going to look at this a little bit. And first, I want to read to you the definition of a life purpose that I found online. And the definition of life purpose, according to some source that I found online, it says, your life purpose consists of the central motivating aims of your life decisions, influence behavior, shape goals, offer a sense of direction, and create meaning. For some people, purpose is connected to vocation, satisfying work. A little bit of what we have spoken about so far. And again, it emphasizes your life work. Maybe it's being an artist. Whatever your vocation is, a lot of times we look at just this one thing being our life purpose. And we begin to get unsatisfied with our lives because we haven't accomplished enough. We set goals instead of targets. We make things significant. What if your purpose in life was actually to have fun and have the joy of living? This is the common purpose that we all have in life. Say what? My purpose in life is to have fun? I can have fun? Yes, you can actually have fun. Do you remember when you were a kid and it was all about the joy of living? It was all about having fun. You knew what it was to have fun and to have joy. And that was your sole purpose in life. And then you're told that when you become an adult, you have all these responsibilities and life is not allowed to be fun anymore. How many of you were told that? Well, I was never taught to have fun, not even as a kid, which is a story for a whole other podcast in general. And we'll look at that another time because there are many of you that were taught that life is not fun. Life is not ease and life is not joy. Well, what if you can have ease, joy, and glory with everything? What if when you begin to have fun, when you begin to have the joy of living, everything else follows suit? Everything else becomes more ease. Let's take a look at that. You find the career or careers or the different businesses that bring you joy. When you go to work, you have more fun. You have more fun in your relationships. What would that create in your relationships? We're often told that even in our relationships, things have to be difficult. Things can be easy. What if you actually looked at having fun in your relationships, fun with your friends, and fun with your partner? A lot of times we begin to make relationships difficult because we have points of view that they should look different ways. When you get married or you have this other person in your life that you begin to make significant, it stops being fun. But what if you looked at the fun and the joy in every moment with that person, in every moment of your life? When you begin to have fun and joy in every moment, no matter what happens, this transfers to every part of your life, and you actually attract more of that fun and that joy into your life just by being fun and joyful. I've been looking at this a lot for myself, and every now and then something isn't going exactly as we think it should, as we would like it to. And what if instead of looking at those things as problems, what if you looked at it as a possibility? What if you looked at the fun that you could have with it? And when you start to come from this perspective, from this vibration of fun and joy, yes, you will attract more of that to you. How you vibrate in the world is what you attract more of. And you've probably heard me talk about that in this podcast and other videos that I've done. If you watch some of my other videos, if not, you can find me on YouTube. I do Facebook Lives every now and then. And when you vibrate at fun and joy, you will attract more of that into your life. Even the people around you will be more fun. They'll be more joyful. So what if you looked at everything as having fun? What if you looked at everything being joyful? It sounds easier than what it is, right? And start to invite fun into your life. Start to see your purpose in life as having fun. What would that create in your every moment? It starts making me happier. It makes my body light up. The more I think about having fun and joy, and even just talking about it here, I've had some interesting stuff come up the past couple of days. We all do. We all have our little ups and downs, like I was talking about before, where we start to not have that sense of joy all the time, or something comes up, or maybe, or again, maybe something isn't going as exactly as we'd like in our relationships or in our businesses. And when we start to look at, okay, well, how much fun can I have with this? What could I create now? What will it take to have more joy? And when you start to ask this question of fun, and what if you woke up every day and asked, how much fun can I have? And what would it create for you to make fun and joy your life purpose? All the other life purposes would fall into place. All the other creations that you would like to choose will begin to come with more ease. The ideas, the possibilities show up with more ease. How much fun could that be? Your life can be the dance of joy and possibilities when you start to have fun and the joy of living as your life purpose. So, what fun can you have today? What if, when you went to work, you asked, how much fun can I have with this? What if you were creating in your business, and even though you were doing something you didn't really want to do, you asked, well, how much fun could I have with this? What will this change? Your life can begin to show up as magic when you begin the journey of your life purpose of fun and joy. Yes, everything can become magic. Things show up that you could never imagine. And I've been practicing vibrating at joy again and having fun all the time. Again, like I was saying, anytime something comes up, I look at the joy of living. I look at the dance of life, and life is fun and joyful. And we have been taught too much that it's not. Let's take a look at COVID, for instance, being locked down, as they call it, being in this era of what we call a pandemic. So many people have let go of the joy of living. So many people have let go of the fun of life. They keep themselves locked inside, not enjoying, not having any fun, not having nurturing touch, not enjoying the relationships, not enjoying getting out in the world. What is that creating? For me, I had fun doing other things when I was not allowed to be out so much. Now I get out as much as possible. I take walks, and it's great because New York City is opening up. But what if we looked at the joy and the gift of COVID? Some of us got reacquainted with our partners. Some of us, our relationships changed. Some of us, we began to create new businesses. We learned new things. We took this as a possibility to add to our life. So, what is the joy and gift in COVID? And I use this as an example and ask this question and see what comes up, what is true for you. There's joy and there's gifts in everything. And if you start to look at everything as the joy and gift of life and the possibilities rather than the problems, you will invite more of that joy, more of that happiness, and you will begin to have the fun and the adventure of living in your life again. What adventures could you have? What fun could you have? Have you forgotten in this time what brings you fun? What is fun for you? And what is joyful for you? Some of us have. Some people have. And what is the point of living if it's not fun and joyful? What is the point of life if you're going to stare at four walls? We're not meant to be unhappy creatures. We are not to sit and look at four walls. We have this big, beautiful earth to enjoy. We have all these different people and these different energies to enjoy. And in this day and age, there's so many different creations that we can have fun with. Museums that are accessible to us, artwork, finding things on the internet. We have so many career possibilities. What we would like to choose is unlimited. So you have to ask yourself, what would I like to choose? Would I like to have fun and the joy and adventure of living? Or do I want to live my life unhappy and dissatisfied? What is that creating? Ask yourself these questions and give yourself the choice to be happy. Happiness is just a choice. Having fun with your life is a choice. What do you want to choose? Do you want to get out and enjoy this life? This is the only life that you know of that you will have. Don't you want to have fun? I personally spent too much of my life with not having fun. I don't know that I always looked at things as problems. I always did look for possibilities, but I've been in different situations with my family where they imposed their points of view of problems onto me. And of course, what do a lot of us do when we have these problems imposed onto us? Well, we start to take them on and have those points of view as well. And again, what is that creating? When I see people impose those problems on me, I ask questions. I don't really have a lot of interest having friends that don't want to have fun and have the joy of living in life. There's so many possibilities to have fun. There's so much to see and to do and to have joy. There's no reason to not have joy in every moment with everything and to vibrate at the fun and the joy of living. So make this your purpose in life. Having fun and the joy of living is your life purpose. And see what else shows up for you when you begin to live with the intention of fun, with the intention of joy, with the intention of happiness, and truly living the life that you would like to have and would like to create. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to bringing you the next podcast, and ciao for now. Thank you for visiting my podcast. For more tools and tips like this, connect with me on social media. The links are all here on this page. And find a class with me. They are available in person and online from around the world. What would you like to choose, change, or create?